All praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai for letting us get this word out. So I'm gonna go with Isaiah 30 and 12, and you give me 30 and 13. So this brother out here, he couldn't even come to understanding. His mind was so messed up.
Bugged out.
The brother was just trying to give him the word. He started hollering, calling nigga B-I-T-C-H. He started that word, cut him real bad.
This is Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
See what I'm saying? Just cause he sit up there and just let the white God, the Christian God, take over his body, and he believe in that God, it messed him up. But when he walk away from here, he gonna be like a branch ready to fall, ready to just die. You see what I'm saying? Read that over so they can understand.
Verse 13. Therefore this iniquity.
No, it's a lock. You 12. Go back to the top.
Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Yasharahla, because ye despised his word.
The man despised the word. He couldn't even come to an understanding with the brother. He just got mad off top.
And trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
See, he trust in perverseness. He trust in the other God. Say that again.
Trust in perverseness.
Perverseness. He trust in perverseness. The other God. What a pitch at? What a cane. He trust in the other God. Caesar Borgia. This man right here with the devil horns. There you go. Raise it up, King. He trust in. Say that little part again.
And trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
He stayed thereon right here. This one he stayed thereon in. With this brother right here. This is what he believed. He couldn't even come to that, talk to that brother with some understanding. He got to get hollering and stuff. To me, you a bit going crazy.
Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
So he like a breach ready to fall. He ready to just die at any time. Like the brother told him, he gonna get destroyed. Because he can't even come to an understanding. That's it on that.
How you doing?
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. That's it.
Sister, you got a few minutes for the...
Oh, I do.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you know it was 18 nations on earth and they all had a name?
It's new to me.
Huh?
It's new to
Show you right here. See that? It's 18 nations on earth biblically, and they all got a name. And you one of these people that's in here. You know which one you is in here? You know your nationality according to like your father. What your father is?
He was Indian.
He was Indian, so she'll be from the tribe of what's that tribe? That's
Gad.
He was a Native American.
Yeah.
from the tribe of Gad. Right, she'll be from the tribe of Gad. So that means you will be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Gad. That's your real nationality. What God gave you. You understand what I'm saying? Not like, man named us black and African, like that's the color of crayon, like yellow, orange, purple, blue. You get it? So that's just something that a human make. That's like a byword.
Yeah, Matthew
So,
25:31 for her.
Okay. And get the Psalms 40, 44, and 14. I'm gonna show you the reason why you didn't know. I'm finna show you. I'm finna prove it to you right now.
This is Psalms 44, verse which one you want? Verse 14. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen.
So you know what a byword mean? Huh? Byword mean anything that God didn't name you. Just like I was telling you about your real nation. I showed you. I proved it to you. So they call us black and African. So that's a byword. Okay, get it.
A shaking of the head among the people.
See that? You see how they shake their head on us like, damn, these people don't even know they nationality. Like, what's something wrong with them? Like how they be out there. oh, Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, we can kill Bob. We can go kill more of them, Bob. They don't even know their real nationality. You see what I'm saying? They don't even know their real nationality. When God came, they up there talking about Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. All them people, they don't even know their real nationality. So it's like now the white man looking at them like, damn, oh Bob, we can kill more of them now, Bob. They don't even know. You see what I'm saying? They shaking their head at us like,
Can I say something?
they don't even know, huh?
Can I say something?
What you saying?
I remember John 10:10. How the devil come into our life and steal and destroy.
Right.
And how Jesus come into our life and restore us for our sins. And that's what I live upon.
Okay, I understand that.
That's what I live upon.
Right.
And can I say something to you?
Yeah.
The reason why he showed you the nations like that is because bring out that. Bring out that right there. Let him bring that out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 31. When the Son of Man should come in his glory,
Who is the Son of Man? That's Jesus, right? Okay.
and all his holy angels with him, then shall he sit up on the throne of his glory, and before him shall he be gathered all nations.
See that? That's why we asked you your nationality. Is he gonna come back and gather all the nations, and what he gonna do? That's it.
No, it's more. And he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats.
You hear that? So when he come back, he gonna gather all the nations, and he gonna separate them. You go ahead, Fred. I just want to bring that out.
So Bing, I want to go through that one more time. So
Nationality.
Well, which one is I?
You gonna be Gad. He shows you that.
yeah, you will be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Gad.
North American Indian. You are what your father is. The father carried the seed.
So get that for Numbers 1 and 18. Stay right there where you at.
I do repent of my sins.
I'm gonna show you are what your father is. Like your mother's just like a oven. No disrespect, she still matter though, but you know she just like the carrier. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you right now.
She carried the seed, huh? This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month, and they declared the pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. By the house of their fathers.
See that? So you are what your father is, and it's like you plant an apple and orange in the dirt. What is gonna come out to be, ma'am?
Say it.
If you plant an apple or orange in the dirt, what is gonna come out to be?
Fruit.
If you plant an apple or orange in the dirt, what is gonna come out? What is gonna grow out to be? Huh?
A seed.
An apple or orange. If you plant it in the dirt, what is gonna grow to be? What is gonna grow?
Beautiful fruit.
Right, apple or orange, right? So that means you get it. You are what your father is. So let me go through this one more time just to show it's a terrible thing for a nation to you know what I'm saying, to change your name. If you know what I mean, for you to let a person change your name, it's a terrible thing. You see what I'm saying? So get that for one more time.
This is Psalms 44 and verse 13. Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people. My confusion is continually before me, and the shame of my face have covered me.
See that? God made us a byword because we wouldn't follow his commandments. We wouldn't listen. So he made us a byword. He made us, you know what I'm saying? But it's a strange thing for a person to change your name every 15 years. What is that right there? What is that, Grace? Every 15 years. You see that? Every 20 years or 15? Alright, first you was called a slave. The next 20 years you was called a nigger. The next 20 years you was called a Negro. The next 20 years you was called colored. Next 20 years you called black, like you were saying. The next 20 years you was called African American, like you were saying. You see, you get it? And it's a terrible thing for somebody you let another nation of people just change your name like that. And let me give you this. Give me the.
Especially for a woman.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna show you they did us bad though, but you know we still gotta be strong. Give me that Sirach 28:17. It's terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know we want to follow God's commandment, and He have to punish us. You know what I'm saying? Just like your kid did something wrong, you ain't gonna just let him get away with it, cause then he gonna think that's the right way. You see what I'm saying? And that can be head on right to destruction. You can just that right on top. So you gotta punish him. You see what I'm saying?
This is Sirach 28 verse 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh.
You see that? The stroke of the whip make marks in the flesh. Sure, guys. You see what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. That can heal. That's what they did to us. What's your name? Toby. They changed his name. They changed his name. They beat our backs in. They made us speak their language, English, and then, you know what I'm saying, because we were speaking Hebrew language. So they beat our backs in, took our name. That's the reason why you ain't really know, like, how it go. What was your real nationality, what God called you. Because we come out their body. They're my ancestors. You get it? So God's saying that the stroke of the whip
marketh, Salakia, the stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh.
See what I'm saying? Make marks in your flesh. That can heal. That ain't nothing. But check this out. This is finna get you.
But the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bone.
See that? The stroke of the tongue break his bone by them hitting your back. Oh, change your name. You ain't a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of nothing. Change. They hitting his back. Boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? That's how you ain't know, because they beat our backs in and they took our name. So that means your mama couldn't pass it to you, because they scared of, like, I'm gonna kill your whole family. You try to say your real nationality, what God gave you. Do it make any sense to you, princess? So, okay, bet. See, here you go. That's God talking to you right there, telling you right here. Go and start from the top again.
Sirach 28 verse 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks.
Check this out, King, before you leave, real quick. Check this out.
The stroke of the whip, the stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh.
See what I'm saying? Come on, wait, that ain't nothing. See what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. That's gonna heal. That's gonna heal. But look what God said.
But the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bone.
See, that's not, but you let somebody break your bone with the stroke of their tongue, telling you, hitting your back, telling you, point to it, hitting your back, telling you, your name Toby. You know how they did Toby? They changed your name. That's the reason, like y'all don't know the real nationality, what God gave y'all. That's why y'all don't really know it. Because that's what body we came on. They beat his back in, made him speak English. We ain't speak English, we speak Hebrew language. And they made him, and they changed his name, and they made him speak English. So that's the reason why we really don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying?
We lost.
Yeah, we lost. You see what I'm saying? This is what God telling you in a row. Like the stroke of the tongue, we let somebody change our name, look, every 15 years, like I was sure, Wayne. Every 20 years, look, slave, then Negro.
I have to go.
The next 20 years.
That's been very inspiring.
Okay.
And then nigger, Negro, then nigger, then color, then black, then African American. That's what we saying right now today. But that ain't nothing but like a crayon color, like black, like purple, orange. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that's just something that a man gave you, like a nickname.
I didn't know.
You see what I'm saying? But your real nationality, what God gave you, what's the thing of your father? What your father is? Was he Mexican, black? What was it?
Black.
So sister, you're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Gad. You gotta follow them commandments. Says don't ever forget, okay? All right. So your father what?
Black.
Right. So he'll be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. See that? That's your real nationality. What God gave you. You get what I'm saying?
Not these.
You know it's 18 nations on the earth, right? Period. And they all have a name, right? Did you know that? Biblically, there's 18 nations, period, on earth. They go by nations of people. They don't go by no color and all that. How people be trying to, you racist? No, God go by nations of people. You get it? So you one of these nations of people, and it got a name. It go by nations of people, and they all got have a name that God named them. You see what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying, brother? So you'll be a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah, brother. That's y'all real nationality, what God gave you, if y'all understand what I'm saying.
Okay, we're gonna check y'all out, bro.
Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High, King. I'm gonna let y'all get down. You need about 2 more. I ain't gonna go too hard.
Get that
All
precept.
right. Give me.
You talking about that tongue, Shady?
This is the book of James, chapter 3, verse 8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison.
You see that? The tongue, can't no man or woman tame your tongue. So the only thing that can control it is listen to these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's what they did. See, they took that tongue, they used that wicked poison, and took our nationality.
That's what they did, like my brother said.
You know what I'm saying? They beat our flesh. We can get over
They
that.
beat our flesh, use that wicked tongue to change our nationality.
That tongue, that
The
tongue,
power.
deadly, bro.
Yeah, the tongue deadly. Yeah.
Changed your whole nationality with that tongue.
This is
Another tongue.
Zephaniah
This.
8 from the top. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms,
Bring it out.
to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Right, so like the precept that was pulled in what was that in
Matthew 25?
in Matthew 25, right? So Christ, he, you know, a prophet of the Lord, man, he spoke thus saith the Lord. So he reiterated a whole lot of prophecies that was already spoken of before. You know, it's just that then our people didn't have the understanding, you know, of the text, you know, and so Yahweh Shai, you know, the King of Kings, have to come and give the correct understanding, you know, to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, you know, and among other things too, you know. So that's it.
I want everybody else to go. I want
So
to go.
I'm gonna give it up to the next powerful speaker. All praise to the Most High.
Forgive us for sinning. Gotta endure to the finish. The water, Yahweh repentance. He sent his only son to die.